Welcome to Crypto Classroom, the #1 YouTube channel for learning about the latest trends in cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. At Crypto Classroom, our main goal is to equip our audience with the knowledge needed to excel in the dynamic and fast-paced cryptocurrency landscape. In today's video, we will be doing a deep dive into Polkadot. We will discuss what makes this project so fundamentally strong, the major problems it solves, price catalysts that it has on the horizon, and why we recommend at least owning 50 DOT. So be sure to stick around to the end because you don't want to miss this. Right now, with a new blockchain emerging almost every month, it can be quite confusing and overwhelming when it comes to choosing the best one to invest in, use for its technology, or in the case of developers, build applications on. Polkadot aims to set itself apart from other blockchains out there as they plan to be the very first layer 0 solution which solves the big problem of blockchains talking to each other. Polkadot decided to call itself as such with the aim of standing out from the rest of the pack. More than this simple yet catchy branding, they have made it their mission to become the link between different blockchains because at the moment, each one is working in isolation. You can think of blockchain as a dot on a sea of white background, connecting one to another with lines until every blockchain is connected and is able to communicate with one another. In other words, interoperability is the aim of Polkadot. Just like how we achieve good things when we are able to connect each computer across the world, faster communication, exchange of information, collectively solving problems, etc., it has the same potential once different blockchains are able to communicate with each other. That's basically what Polkadot is all about, making it easy to create and connect blockchains to each other. Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano and all the other big chains might be great on their own, but they need to be able to interact with each other easily. That is served by Polkadot's Layer 0 function, which will serve as a foundation intended to make building and using blockchains easier. So that's the basic idea behind Polkadot, but how does it actually work? At its core, Polkadot is just a proof-of-stake blockchain that connects other blockchains to each other. To better understand this, we'll take on 3 questions. How do they actually become connected? How do they maintain their connection? And what does being connected actually do for these blockchains? There are 2 main components of Polkadot, the relay chain and the many different parachains that exist on the network. You can think of it this way. The Polkadot network actually works like a hub and spoke model, just like a wheel. In other words, there is one center and many different branches coming off from the center. For Polkadot, the hub or center is the relay chain, the basis of the network where all the different parachains come to achieve consensus. Polkadot is a proof-of-stake blockchain, which means that validating nodes, or basically people who want to participate in the network, must stake at least 10,000 DOT coins, which is the Polkadot network's token. It's like Ether on Ethereum. This ensures that those validating the blockchain are financially invested in its future and will not attack it or cheat. When all these validators come together to achieve consensus, it happens right in the relay chain. You may be wondering, if the point of Polkadot is to connect different blockchains and dApps, which are decentralized applications, then how do these different blockchains maintain their own individual rules and use cases? That's where parachains come in. Being the spoke connected to the hub, the parachains go and do their own thing, whatever the use case of their specific blockchain is, and then they come back to the relay chain for everything to sync up. Gavin Wood, the founder of Polkadot, describes this process like an office. The employees in an office will have their own specific jobs that they do by themselves, but every so often, they come together and sync up, coordinating their work with meetings or phone calls. Parachains are simply timed to meet up with the relay chain every so often to make sure that everything is secure and on the same page. This shared security is a big feature of what makes Polkadot attractive. Instead of having to secure your own network, secure funding, and figure out a million other details, Polkadot makes it easy to set up parachains quickly and easily. This reduces the feedback loop time. Polkadot is said to be very responsive with new ideas and experiments, which definitely makes it very robust and in some ways anti-fragile. There are 2 main tools that allow Polkadot to change and adapt quickly and thoroughly: the Treasury and its test network, Kusama. Simply put, Kusama is basically a practice network now, but actually a lot of blockchain networks have things like this where users can test different things before they actually get launched on the real network. The neat thing about Polkadot test network Kusama is that Kusama has real stakes. The amount of money and stakes are much lower than the real Polkadot network, but gives people enough of an incentive to not play around too much and actually try things that they are both ready for the real world. Kusama isn't just a practice squad version of Polkadot's travel team platform because it it shows which things are working and which aren't. It actually ends up having a significant influence on the development of the real Polkadot network. Moving on to the treasury, we've talked about treasuries and many other blockchain projects like Cardano use it because when you are using the blockchain to engage in transactions, the fees from those transactions are helping the network as a whole. These funds can be used for a variety of different reasons like community building and outreach, marketing, security, and software development. In other words, those who want to make changes can use the funds from the treasury by sending a deposit and then their deposit is refunded if the changes are accepted from the treasury and Kusana to its fundamental basis. Polkadot clearly wants to establish themselves as a platform for scalability, interoperability, and innovation. This could have positive implications on long-term price action and the crypto space as a whole. Hence, why we think that holding at least 50 DOT tokens has the potential to be a very sound investment in the future. What do you think? Does Polkadot have what it takes to maintain its momentum? Or will it always be secondary to industry giants like Ethereum and Cardano? We would like to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to leave them below. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and smash that notification bell so that you know when we upload a new one. Until next time, see you in the next video.